dog park. Oh, or even go to the Cherry Blossom Festival. I love a Cherry Blossom Festival. But you know, I would imagine we could gallivant to the... All right, here's what we're gonna talk about next. Oh, this is good. This is NYDJ, and we've got a sale, thank you, Teresa. We've got a sale price that does go away at the end of the day. Hi, Bridge. Did you hear our choices? Are you gallivanting? That's great. And Bridget's gonna be gallivanting in these shorts. These are the Kristie 80's Bermuda shorts. And notice, as you saw them on Bridget, because often Bermuda shorts will be what I often like to refer to as knee region and slightly above the knee. But did you notice? Yes, Kristie comes to and slightly below her knee. So for those ladies who say, you know, the reason I'm kind of tapped out when it comes to shorts is because they're a little too short even at the knee. Yes, let us introduce you to Kristie. So I'm going to quickly tell you what we have in terms of our washes, and then Mark is here. We're going to talk to him. Sale price, by the way, again, goes away at the end of the day. So first up, we have the wash we're calling Afterglow. And Afterglow is this light indigo, but you've got lots of sanding and shading. It gives you sort of a vintage look. You've got the whiskering here as well. So if you love this lightest wash, you're asking for Afterglow. Then we have what we're calling Windfall. Windfall would be your blue jean blue. It's that classic medium wash. Again, you've got some whiskering, you've got some sanding here. All of them have that raw hem, and all of them are that longer Bermuda length, which is nice. And then our final choice is what Bridget is wearing. This one's called Inspire. And Inspire will be that deep, saturated indigo blue. So if you want the darkest blue, you're asking for Inspire. So Mark Peters, you know, is our brand our brand expert. Are you glad? I'm glad of it. Mark, let's do this because I'll ask you this question. Are we sizing down?
We are sizing down.
Okay.
So if you know your QVC size down one from that. If not, here's our chart. No, we are national and international brands. So if you're a 16, you're a 14, or a 12, you're a 10. 2 year 0, a 24 women's, a 22 women's. And again, you know, it's sizing down for us is because of the construction of our jeans.
Okay.
We always take our yokes higher in the back. We have lift tuck technology inside. So it really is about how we make our jean help always fit your curves and stay in place for you so you're super comfortable the entire time. So that's why you're sizing down. The rest is this gorgeous premium denim that's just molding to you, stretching and recovering. And you're right, this is that perfect gallivanting. I'm just using this all day. Gallivanting
like
leg.
That word,
I do, because it's a 16-inch inseam. If I can run over and show you on Miss Bridgie, 16 inches, which is really a gorgeous, gorgeous Bermuda. And you're right, this hides the knee, goes just above. There's Ashley, so we're getting a double take. I love that. And you can see how perfectly it fits. So Bridget's sized down to what?
That's a 10.
10 or 10. I like the letter say. And you can see that lift tuck is working. She's got the smoothness in the front. And of course, she's feeling very secure in the back. Here's our patented panel. 23 years later, Leah, it's still smoothing, giving you that confidence. That yoke in the back is making sure that Bridget can gallivant and have fun, and she's not going to have to hike her shorts back up. Everything's going to stay in place perfectly. And here she is, looking fabulous in her wedges. I think we've got some Clarks coming up, some Rikas. You can dress these up or down. I think she looks very gallivanting ready right now with her Dooney and Burke and everything looking fabulous and Inspire. You look gorgeous.
Thanks,
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Looks
These
good.
are really wonderful. They're just classic.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you, it is an opportunity for those who, you know, want to feel like you're dressed appropriately for the season. You want to do your gallivanting. You want to go to the Cherry Blossom festivals. You want to get out and maybe take your dog to the dog park. And shorts maybe just aren't for you. Perhaps once you do that, you're going to go have lunch with friends. And so I think the length of this also lends itself to a few more options.
Absolutely.
And of course, it's always going to be flattering on you because it's NYDJ.
Thank you.
So let's remind you what the washes are so that you make your so you can make your decision. If you want the lightest wash, that's called Afterglow. And Mark, this is
I
This
love it.
has kind of a vintage look to
Absolutely,
it.
vintage character, nickel hardware, 5 pockets that you're getting, in the back as well. Gorgeous sanding, even there. So we sand it where you would normally have the actual wear.
Okay.
Perfect, right?
And then this one is called Windfall. That would be your medium wash.
Really classic medium. You get a little fray here. You get down here. All the fray is fun because that just makes it a little modern, a little fresh with that 16-inch. And just that sanding that elongates the leg a little on the medium.
And then what Bridget is wearing is called Inspire.
Yeah, just deep, beautiful, and all of them have a very soft pleat that just goes down the middle. You can see it a little here. I'm just going to show you. Thank you, guys. And so that just gives it a little more definition as a Bermuda, because Bermuda is very classic, and that 16-inch length, this really gives you that ability to have that short. Memorial Day's coming up, other events, but also, as you can see, a Bermuda, like you could do it with Alina. I loved Alina's shirt. So the seersucker, you could tie it around the waist. You could have a whole fresh look. The tanks that we just had from Logo would look cute with this. There's a million ways to dress this up, but look at Bridget, just looks fabulous. It's fitting her perfectly. She's feeling secure. You know, our brand is about embracing your curves, coming to you and every woman and ensuring that you feel fabulous the way you feel every day. And then breezy, because it's that 16-inch length that does cover the knee, because you're right. We do a lot of shorts. Our #1 selling shorts are the Bermudas and the longer, because everyone does. Eventually, you kind of look down and you go, I don't know if I want my knee showing. It changes it. It makes it very casual.
When you see it on Bridget, you understand. And for a lot of you, you look at that and you think that those are the shorts I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for something that's a little longer, just slightly below the knee, that still feels modern. So that's what we have. That's what we have for you in our Kristie 80s Bermuda shorts. So let us know whether you want Afterglow, which is the lightest, whether you want Windfall, which is the medium, or whether you want the Inspire, which is the darkest. Remember, you're going to size down.
Size down,
One
exactly.
from your regular QVC size. Item number is A655215.
And then get gallivanting.
There we're going
Right?
we're going to do it for sure. Thank you,
I
Mark.
love you, Leah. I'm going to see you a lot this week. I'm very excited.
okay.
I'm
Well,
in
good to
several
know.
shows with you. I've been checking that on my list, like more Leah time. I love it. So.
Oh, that's nice. Listen, everybody, we're having a lot of fun this morning with